everybody, welcome to the Donna Show. This is your host DJ Donna once again. Thank you for tuning in, guys. Thank you so much. And we have another beautiful guest today, the very talented. This is also the second last episode of my show, the Donna Show. Next week, I'm going to end the Donna Show, but stay tuned because I'm going to be back very soon. All right. She is the synonym of impeccable energy behind the console. With a career spanning over 15 years, her expertise at intellectually judging of what music is to be delivered at distinctive venues definitely does guarantee to mesmerize the soul. For the shows of Mauritius as the country's first female DJ to a prominence presence in the Indian dance space with her deep understanding of global sounds. She is also an entrepreneur, having run her own production house named Rextorian for over 5 years. Let's welcome DJ SMITZ. Hi SMITZ, how are you?
Hello, how are you? Thank you for
I'm
having
good,
me.
how are you?
I'm
You're
good.
welcome, yeah. I mean, it's been a long...
So good.
Thank you so much. You too, you too. Well, are you ready? Are you ready for the show?
I am.
And do you have your glass of water and...
Yes,
Yeah?
yes.
No, you can't have that much of water. You need more. You need a bottle of water. How's it going, SMITZ? What have you been up to nowadays?
I've been in Kolkata since last year.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Because I'm the resident DJ of Wafira here. So far, it's
Oh, wow.
been going good. And especially the food here, it's wow.
Yeah, finally you've got a taste of the food in Calcutta. I think it's the best.
Amazing.
I think it's
like
the best.
I've traveled all over India, but trust me, like Kolkata and Delhi food, like the best.
Food is the best, exactly, is the
Yes.
best. I mean, we haven't yet met in Cal. I mean, this time when I get back, definitely.
Definitely. I would love
Definitely,
to
yeah.
once you're
And
here.
I'd love to take you around a little bit and show you my
I would love.
Calcutta.
I've not had the time actually to roam around much.
Yeah.
It's just
No,
been
but you should. I
hectic
mean,
with work.
okay,
So
just
yeah,
wait for me to come back. Let's just wait for me to come back.
definitely.
And we'll do something together for sure. Yeah?
For
All
sure.
right, SMITZ, you ready for the questions?
Yes. Okay.
All right.
So fast.
Great. Yeah, it's a 1 hour show with a lot of things involved. So, yeah, let's make the best of what we have. Yep.
Okay.
All right. SMITZ, tell me something about you. Before you became a DJ, before you started working, right? What was the teenager SMITZ? What did she want to be?
You know, I always wanted to be an artist. I paint. I make acrylic paints.
Oh,
So
wow.
I used to think like after my studies, I'll have my own art gallery. I'll make paintings and sell. And since I come from a family, you know, we are into politics. Like there's
Right.
doctors, architects, and lawyers and all. Dad is like, no, you need a degree at least. At least
Yeah,
you
absolutely.
graduate, and then after that, do whatever you want. So
Right.
that day, I came to Pune because my dad was the first batch ever of symbiosis.
Oh, wow.
So I
Wow.
was kind of forced to come to Pune to do something, study something. And Dad was like, once you get graduated, do whatever you want after that. So
Wow.
then
Wow.
when I came here, I got to know there's something called clubbing. And you won't
Wow.
believe me, I came in India in June 2006 and I was a DJ by December 2006.
I'll tell you a small story. So when I started clubbing, very young age, I wanted to keep my dancing alive somehow, when I kind of left one of the groups that I really, really loved, and I had to keep my dancing alive somewhere. So my friend for the first time took me to a nightclub, and I was like, dude, nightclub is, I'm too young, and I don't
Like, how
drink
old
and
were
whatever.
you?
What do
18
I
years
do
old?
in a club? No, I was young, underage. I was 15, but I never looked my age. So I was like, okay, I can always, And back then, no one used to check IDs, right? Now people check IDs.
Yeah.
So I started going clubbing, I think 2003 November. That too, just jam
Oh,
sessions,
wow.
not like night clubbing. But April when I started night clubbing, by December I was a DJ. I mean, the transition from April to December was like who am I? This was in
Wow.
2004 I'm talking about, when I started. So yeah. I mean, I can
Like
totally
I
feel you,
came to
why.
India in June 2006. Like it was a new thing for me, right? So I had to make new
Yeah.
friends. And it happened that my new friend circle, they happened to be club owners, DJs, managers. And
Wow.
by December, they wanted a female DJ. And back in the days, like we hardly had any female DJs, right?
Right, right, right,
Maybe
right.
maybe a handful of female DJs.
Correct, correct.
So then I still remember first week of December, they were like, "Why you don't DJ?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'll learn in 2-3 weeks. I'll learn and be a DJ." But they
No.
took it seriously, and that's how it all started.
Oh wow, wow. That's amazing. I mean, I think, you found your path pretty young. Same as me.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, like instead of wondering at an older age, what do we do? How do we go about? It's fun, when you start early and you know your path.
And you know what I
So
like
yeah.
actually? It's like the uncertainty. Like
Yeah.
it's something you did not think like you would do, but then you're like, why not try it, right?
Absolutely. Why not? Exactly. But tell me, Smith, any early influence or any kind of record or a song, particular song, or something like that, kind of that made you feel like, what, I want to be a DJ, I want to perform like this, I want to be able to play such music and introduce such music to the crowd. Anything as such, if you remember?
Actually, never, because I come from a family where there's nothing as entertainment. So I
Politics,
did not have
yes.
any musical background as well. And when I
Right.
came here, my teacher, most of people will know them, DJ Sunny Purva from Pune. Like
Yes,
I
yes.
learned DJing from him. He's been my influence. Like
Right,
what
right.
I've learned from music, it's all through him. So I've
Through
never
him.
really had any, like even like you'll see the retro artists like Bon Jovi and all, like there was no entertainment at all in my life growing up. So
Oh.
yeah.
Wow. Then when did the bright light come on? I mean, when did you decide finally that, you know what, I am ready to kind
Actually,
of be a
funny
DJ
thing,
now?
while learning DJing, I used to cry to bed every day
Why?
because I had no music knowledge, right? So I was thinking
Right,
like,
right.
what the hell am I doing here? And
Correct, correct.
yeah, and on New Year's Day, I got ready. I'm like, whatever happens, happens. I'm just going to have fun. This is the first time and last time I'm doing this.
So
But
you also
reaching,
performed on 31st December, your first
yeah,
show.
I performed. Yeah.
Okay. You and I
And
have this in common, by the way.
yeah. And
My first show
I
was
learned
31st
on
December.
Denon. I learned on
Same here.
Denon 2-4. I went to the venue, they had CDJ 100. And I'm thinking, where the hell do I even put the CD in this? And the event guy is coming to me. He's like, you got your payment, go and enjoy. Why are you stressing out? I'm like, okay. I did not even play one song. And then, there are these sound helpers, like they help to set up the sound, sometimes
Yeah,
even the
yeah.
opening set. And he was playing flawlessly. And I'm thinking, if this guy can do it, why not me?
Why not me? Correct.
Yeah, so that's how I'm
Correct.
like, no, this is what I want to try. At least if it doesn't work, it doesn't work, but at least I should
At
try.
least give it a try. Yeah, at
Yeah,
least give it a
so I
try.
took a
Correct,
good
correct.
6 months. I learned all the tricks, everything, and so far, no regrets.
So have you done any odd jobs before you became a DJ? Any
Not
odd
really,
jobs or anything?
nothing. Like DJing
No.
is my first job I started, like since ever I started working.
Wow, wow, that's amazing. I think, you and I have a lot in common, I
In
feel.
common, yeah,
Because
yeah.
because we started clubbing and that very year we became a DJ. We love painting, by the way, an acrylic painter as
Oh
well.
wow, yeah, I keep seeing your paintings.
Also, we started DJing at the same time, as in 31st December was my first gig as well. Just that the
Wow.
years are
December
different from yours.
2006?
No, 2004.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I
So,
never wanted to come and study. I was like, after my 12th standard, I was like, I want to start painting and selling my paintings now.
wow,
So
yeah. We
dad
should do it
was like,
together.
no, you have to go and study.
We should do it together. My dad was the same. He's like, you get your degree and then do
Yes.
whatever you want to do.
And
But that
actually,
degree is a
like till
must.
date, in
So
my
like,
family, I'm the only black sheep in my family. There's nobody in the entertainment
high
industry.
five, high five, high five. All right. So have there been days, when you kind of felt like, maybe I'm not meant for this. Maybe you've got a lot of, self-doubts that, maybe this is not me, that maybe this is not meant for me. How did you overcome it when you had these self-doubts? By the way,
Actually, I'll
hi,
tell
Ani.
you like a funny story.
Uh-huh.
My strength was till date. My strength is my music because, like, not because he is my teacher, but I've learned from the best teacher ever. Like
Right,
he
right.
was so patient with me, like teaching me everything, knowing like I had no musical background. But
Correct.
for me, like I don't look like the typical Indian girl. So,
Right, right.
back in the days, I got rejected because I was not fair.
Oh,
So, that kind of, it broke me. Like, I started
absolutely.
doubting
Yeah, yeah. I
myself.
mean, you can't
Like,
discriminate
am
people
I
with
in the
their
right industry?
color.
Yeah. It was not
Right,
even
right.
like if someone will tell me, Smith, you're not a good DJ, I'll go and practice. And,
Understandable. Yep,
yeah.
yep.
But then how do I change my color? So, that kind of, broke me.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. I understand. But how did you overcome it? What did you do? How did you get back that
Uh,
confidence?
Actually, I'll tell you the story what happened. There was this big brand. They had like outlets in Delhi, Bangalore, Bombay, Pune. So the Delhi branch called me. They asked me for my profile, for my charges and all. And instead of confirming me, the manager was like, Smiths, I'm sorry we could not book you because you're not a fair looking DJ. And I'm
Oh,
like, okay, like like you could have said it in a more
better
polite
way.
way.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
like sorry we could not book you this time. I'm fine with that. And it was, I remember it was in the morning. The whole day went so bad.
Not obvious,
And
not obvious. Yeah.
the same branch, like the same club, like the Pune branch called me in the evening. Then they were like, Smiths, we want you to be our resident DJ. And I'm like, okay, like what just happened now?
One went and a bigger door opened, one door, one
Yeah.
small door kind of closed and a bigger door opened for you.
And that day I realized no matter how good you are, like, or how bad you are, you cannot please anybody, everyone, right?
Absolutely, absolutely,
So,
absolutely.
that kind of, it broke me down, but it made me stronger.
I don't think you really need to impress everybody. I mean, with us, I feel when music is concerned, if you are strong with what you do, people
I think,
can just keep.
like, it might be like 99% of people will be liking your work, but that 1%, sometimes they hit you so hard, you know, like
And the
what I do
problem with
now is like, I
the
just laugh
problem
it
with
off.
us is the problem with us is we listen to that 1% instead of the 99%. That is the human
Yes.
problem, I feel.
Yes. And
So
actually, it's like that 1%, they'll put it in such a way like their main aim is to hurt you.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly,
But now I
exactly.
just laugh it off. I'm like, 15
Yeah,
years
yeah,
I've
I
been in the
mean,
industry. Like, if
doesn't
I
matter.
was bad, I would have been out of the industry since years
Long
back,
time
right?
ago. Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
Mhm.
Right. So tell me, Smith, what do you think about the apparent third wave that's been spoken about? I mean, you've been in a
Like,
different city, you've been in a new city, working, and second wave already hit us. Our industry has fallen. What do you think? What's your take on the third wave, if there is one, and what do you think can happen with our industry, and how do we kind of cope up? What's your take on it?
I don't know. According to the news, we are having a third wave.
Yeah,
And I don't know because our industry is suffering a lot already.
a lot. Absolutely. Yeah.
And just now, like things are opening up now, and already we are hearing like the third wave is coming. So I don't know if
Right,
it
right.
comes, but again, there's a rise in the cases, and also I don't know.
Yeah,
But
I
at
mean,
least for our industry, it will take at least 2 3 years to go back on track again.
absolutely, absolutely. I mean, it's devastating. Like a lot
It
of people
is.
have lost their jobs, people who literally survive on the daily basis or probably the monthly wage that they get from DJing. DJing being their primary job, having the nightclubs shut down for a long, long time. I don't know. I mean, how they are surviving and how they're going to
I
pull
don't know,
through. You know, it's
like I'm lucky enough to have a resident DJ job, but like
right.
freelance DJs, especially like the newcomers, like they've not
Exactly.
established themselves. I don't know how they are surviving.
It's
But on the
difficult.
other
It's
side,
really
I see
difficult.
DJs getting married. I'm like, they don't have work. How they are getting married?
Exactly. I think everybody,
Yeah.
because they've got these 2 years time, everybody is getting married.
I'm like,
Either
but how are
marriage,
they even getting married
pregnancy,
without having a
like
job?
I know, I know. All right. Spitz, tell me, name any two people in your life, who you think deserves a due credit for all that they've, done behind the scenes. It could be a friend, it could be your parents. I mean, I'm not talking about only DJing, but anything in life that you have achieved so far,
Mhm.
and two or three people like who you think, deserves that credit, and you probably want to give it to them. Is there
You know,
anybody in your life as such?
first is my teacher. Like till date,
Right.
I'll pick the phone. I'll call him late at 3 a.m., 4 a.m. I'll tell him this is not working, how to get this done. He'll still help me.
Wow.
And you know, like whatever I've learned, he's inspired me to learn anything related to DJing, to music. So he's
Wow.
one. And
What's
I
his
think you
name?
also,
What's his name?
his name is Sunny Purva
Sunny Purba.
from
Okay.
Pune,
Yep.
yeah.
Right. Right.
And I think you know Ribu as well, Ribu from
Yeah.
Doha.
Yeah. Yes.
Like
Absolutely.
he plays a very important role, like in any, you know, like decision I'll make, I'll go to him for all sorts of advices. So
Yeah.
he's been helping me a lot. Yes,
Wow. Is he in Doha still, or is he out of Doha?
he's still in Doha.
Doha. Right. Right.
Someone is asking
Right.
me, when are you getting married?
Yeah. Ketro,
Not
I
so
think. Now,
soon,
what's his
maybe in
name?
2 3 years.
Guys, just hang on with your questions. In another 20 minutes, we are going to bring in the question answer round of the audience. Maybe you can write your questions then, and Smith can answer all your questions. Yep. Just hang on for 20 more minutes till we finish the question answer and the rapid fire riddles. Yep. All right. The last question is talking about mental health issues. Tell me, Smith, have you faced anything as such, any kind of anxiety, stress, mental health issues in your span of so many years of working and stuff? Have you faced anything as such?
I I won't say depression, but yes, like I used to have anxiety attacks,
Anxiety
like
attacks,
more
right?
because of my personal life back then. But
Right,
then
right.
I've just, you know, diverted my attention, my energy to work. I've just focused on work. And
Is there anything you want to share that has led you to anxiety, led you to having anxieties and stuff? Because I want to make an awareness. That's why I keep asking this question to everybody. So there is an awareness of people talking about it openly instead of, holding on to their pain alone and dealing with it. Hence, I want to know if there is any story that you can probably share with the audience about
you know,
your issues and
anxiety is
how
such a
you.
problem. If you don't go through it, like you won't understand it. You know,
Correct, correct.
most of the time your friends will be like, "Arey yaar, what is this? Like, come out, let's party." But like, if
Unless and
mentally
until
you're
you
not
go
in a,
through it, no one knows
yeah,
about
you
it.
won't. And you know, I used to sleep for like 19 hours, 20 hours a day, just not to feel
During your
stressed.
attacks? During your
Yeah,
attacks?
yeah, just to avoid, you know, contact with the outside world.
With people, yes, yes.
Yeah. So then, how I started healing myself, I adopted a dog.
Oh,
Then I was like, I need to be more responsible, you know, feed him,
correct,
feed
correct.
her, take care of her. Then gradually, I started seeing changes in myself. You know,
Right,
I started waking up early. I started looking forward to things to be done. You
right,
know,
right.
because I was, during those years when I was having my anxiety attacks, I was living alone. So that's
Okay.
one thing I would
Was it
advise
because
people
of
also,
all
do
these,
not.
but
Sorry.
was it because of all these trollings that you used to get in your initial years of
No,
DJing?
no, it had nothing to do with my professional
Okay,
work. It was more like a
okay.
personal life.
Personal,
So
right, right.
then,
Okay.
staying alone is a bad thing. If you're going through
Yeah.
depression or if you're going through anxiety, at least you need that one person who help you, you know,
You need people
come
to
out.
talk to. You need
You
people
need.
to talk to.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I think people who go through it only understand that. Otherwise, Till I
And
didn't go through it,
I
I never
don't
knew
know
what
how
it
to
is.
explain that feeling. Like if you go through it, like I don't know, like you don't feel like talking to people about it. It's like people who are really close to you, they'll understand what you're going through.
And also, sometimes you feel like you're just throwing out negative vibes at people. So you're like, no, let's just keep it to ourselves and
Yes.
deal with
And
it.
that's when
But it is
you
so important to
yeah,
let it
that's
out.
when you
It
cut
is so
yourself
important.
off from the society. But
Absolutely.
that will help you just go, darker. It will not
Dark.
help you
Correct,
to heal.
correct,
Yeah.
correct, 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 correct. I mean, yeah, I mean, I think if anybody is suffering from such problems in their life, please seek help. It's
Seek help.
it's not a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
I feel just the way your body needs a doctor, your mind also
Definitely.
needs a
Of
doctor.
course.
That
And
that
that's
doesn't
still a
mean you're
taboo
going
in
mad.
India. Like people don't talk about mental health.
They
But
think, oh,
it's
I'm not
really
mad.
important. Yes. The
People
day
think I'm
I
not
got
mad.
my dog, the day I
Yeah,
adopted my dog, I was sitting on the floor, I was crying. And I was like, no, this is not what I want in life. Like, I
correct,
need
correct.
to change myself. And
Right.
since that day, even my mom was like, Smith, you're single. You're supposed to have a boyfriend. Who will take care of the dog? You're supposed to get married and settle down. But then
Damn.
my dog really changed my life.
Yeah. Yeah, I think, when you get the unconditional love from that little being, I don't know, it's
Yes.
just something else altogether. I have
And because
found,
of her, I was able to get back on track. I started focusing on work. And like now you can say I rarely have any anxiety attacks. Nothing.
oh, wow. I think I should adopt a dog as well now
It really helps. Like it's a handful, I won't lie about that. But
then.
it really helps.
It
Yeah.
just keeps your mind off things, I feel. I mean,
It
you
makes
don't
you more
get time to think
responsible
about,
also.
yeah, you don't
Yeah.
get time to think about the world when you have a handful in your house to take care of.
Yeah, that's
So
true.
yeah. All right, well, we are up for the rapid fire round. Are you ready?
Okay, yes.
All right. Quick answers, yeah? Describe yourself in 5 words.
Describe myself in 5 words.
In 5 words.
Okay, funny, loyal, honest, uh, old school,
Hip hop.
and friendly.
All right, okay. If you could give every person a gift in the world, what would it be?
Kindness.
Oh, that's nice. Hi, Gomzi. Hi, Samir. Hi,
Hello,
Deepan.
everyone.
Hi, everybody. All right, all right. Back to the questions again. Um, what have you learned in life you think would be the most useful?
The most useful.
Yeah.
Uh, I think you should listen to your gut feeling. If you feel something is wrong, don't do it. If you feel
Don't
like
do it.
go for it. Yeah.
Hi, Samir. Hi,
Hello,
Shavas.
Samir.
All right. Um, if you can change any 5 things in the world, what would it be?
I think first I would like to change the whole thing about feminism, like people who misuse it. And I think we should help people, from the lower level, like help them more.
Like the real
And
equality, and just not the
yes,
words, but reality, man.
definitely.
Yeah, yeah.
Definitely. And in many countries, we still don't have something called sex education. That's something really important we need to talk
Very
about.
important. Yep.
Yes. And like even
Two
in
more.
India, like most places still don't talk about it.
It's still a taboo in India, I feel. People are, I don't know, they still hide these things from
Like even
everybody,
I come
and
from
it's,
Mauritius, but still like parents will hesitate to talk about, sex life, especially to a girl.
yeah,
I think it's
right,
really important for a girl, especially to know, about sex life. And this is something I think we really need to talk
right, right.
about
Two
that.
more, two
Two
more.
more. I think government should start recognizing artists.
Yeah, man, that's a real deal.
Yeah, because if you see, we contribute so much to the economy,
Correct.
but still we are not being
We are
recognized
we are
by the
overlooked.
government.
Yeah, we are still overlooked. Correct.
Yes.
Very true. One
So
more.
that's, yeah. One
One
more.
more.
Let me think. I think the law should be more strict regarding
I
safety.
totally second with
Yes.
you regarding
I'm not
everything.
saying
The law should
safety
be
just
more
for
strict.
women, but for both men and
For
women.
men as well, absolutely,
Yes,
absolutely,
absolutely.
absolutely.
Yes.
All right. So if you lost everything in the that you owned in this world, but you only got to keep three things, what would it be?
Things as in like living things or like material, like what?
Things. You lose everything in the world, but you only get three choices.
I think I
What
would
would you keep?
choose like love,
No,
any sort of love.
things. Love you can't keep.
Things.
It's not a
Okay.
thing to keep.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I think maybe my console, my phone, and maybe my makeup.
I know you love makeup.
I love
I
makeup,
know.
yeah.
I know that. Yeah. What do you think are the three most important things to living a great life?
I think to be your true self,
Yeah.
and no matter what you do, people will keep talking. So be your true self. And I think you need to be like most important to be a nice person, a nice human being.
Correct. That's two. One more.
Yes. And
One more.
help others to grow with you, along with you. So I think that's really important.
Correct. What's your greatest strength and greatest weakness?
My greatest weakness is like maybe I love too hard.
Lots of hug to you.
Yeah. And strength is, I don't know, strength, my greatest strength.
I think your music.
Yeah.
I think because you're technically very sound. I've heard about that. So I think
You've
it's your
heard.
music. Definitely. Yeah. I haven't seen you, so I've only heard about,
I
I've
I
always heard
cried
about.
while learning DJing. I cried every day. So I'm like, there's no reason for me to be bad at it.
Right. All right. If you could make one rule in the world for everyone to follow, what would it be?
I think it would be treat everyone equally.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
All right.
With respect.
And
Yes.
and tell me one embarrassing experience of yours.
Oh, oh, embarrassing. I fell down on
To
stage.
where?
On stage, and I was not even drunk. I was sober, and I just did not see the steps, and I fell down before my gig.
Oh shit. Okay.
And I was like, okay, I need to drink now to forget that.
That's a good way of dealing with embarrassment.
Yeah,
At
and
least
the
at least
minute
now
I
you can
played
say,
my
what, I'm
last
drunk.
song, the minute I played my last song, I did not even wait. I went back to the hotel.
Damn. All right. Um, okay. Three victories you've had during the pandemic that you're most grateful about. Three victories.
Most grateful about was I did a live session for an Australian club,
Oh wow. Which one was
and
it?
Bollywood club.
Oh yeah. I've done the same. Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I think that night I think
Sorry,
we
what?
had around 6,000 live views or something.
Oh wow.
So that
Wow.
was like a big achievement I did during lockdown.
Uh-huh.
And one thing I really loved what I did was I interviewed many people during lockdown. That was
Mm-hmm.
during the first lockdown.
Right. Last year.
So I had the chance to interview like, Minitech Project, Ashroy, like people who I really look up to, like DJ Ivan
Right.
sir. So that was something like I really loved what I did during the first lockdown.
Wow. What was the show's name?
Uh, oh, I won't remember. It was done by Apostrophe Group from Pune.
Acha, okay.
I don't remember the title, but it was like a weekly thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would love to watch it. Yeah. I mean,
It's
feel
there.
free.
It's there on their
Yeah.
Instagram page.
I would love to watch it. Yeah. All right. Okay, Smiths. Now we are heading to Riddle. Are you in? This is where you will require your bottle of water and the glass.
Okay. Okay.
Every wrong answer that you get, you drink water.
Every wrong
So
answer. Okay.
every wrong answer that you get, you drink water, okay? I think everyone gets it all wrong only. Okay. How many months have 28 days?
12 months.
Wow. Okay.
Right?
Yeah. Wow. Wow. No one gets things. Wow. Okay. What man cannot live inside a house?
What man cannot live inside our house? No idea.
What do you do when you have no idea? You drink water. Anyone in the audience?
It's water, it's not vodka.
Anyone in the audience who wants to answer this? What man cannot live inside a house? All right, I don't think there's anyone to answer this. It's a snowman.
Oh, yeah.
What part of London is in Brazil?
I would not know that.
The answer is in the question. Here again. Yeah. What part of London is in Brazil? The answer
London?
is in the question.
London?
No. What part of London is in Brazil? No? Water, please. Anyone in the audience? It's L. L for London. Brazil,
Yeah,
L.
L.
Yeah.
Yeah.
L. Okay. What can you hold in your left hand but not in your right hand? What can you hold in your left hand but not in your right hand? No?
My left hand?
No, what can you hold on your left hand?
I don't know.
You were pretty close.
My left hand, the fingers.
No? No? Drink the water and I'll tell you. Drink the water and I'll tell you. It's your right hand. You were close. You were close. What kind of a dog never bites?
Are we allowed to say?
No.
Stuffed,
It's a hot
stuffed dog?
it's a
Like a
it's
teddy?
a hot dog. You gotta drink water. You gotta drink water. Yeah.
But my answer was the best, right?
But they can bite, you know. They can still bite. And they bite worse.
Yeah.
What invention lets you look right through the wall?
A glass?
You're close, you're close. What invention lets you look right through the wall? A glass is fitted somewhere, right?
Like a peephole?
No. Let me rephrase the question for you. What you said was close. So keep that in mind, yeah? What invention lets you look right through the wall? The glass is fitted somewhere in the wall, right?
Like a window? A window?
There we go.
Yeah.
I go in dry. I come out wet. The longer I stay, the stronger I get. What is it? I go in dry, I come out wet. The longer I stay, the stronger I get. What is it?
No idea.
Water, water. It's a dirty one, but it's a very... Okay, it's called
What
tea.
is it?
It's tea.
What?
Tea bag. Tea bag.
Oh,
Tea leaves,
yeah.
tea bag, whatever you want to call it. Okay. What does almost no one wants, yet no one wants to leave? What is it that nobody wants in their life, but when they have it, they can't afford to lose it? Come on. I think I hydrate everybody in this show, you know.
Yeah.
सबको hydrate करके रखती हूँ. All right. Skinny, I am fast. Fat, I am slow. But I'll still delight you from your eyes to your nose. What am I? Skinny, I am fast. No, hear it. Skinny, I am fast. Fat, I am slow. But I'll still delight you from your eyes to your nose. What am I?
Food.
No?
No.
Anyone in the audience? Hi, Annie. Hi, Veena. Anyone in the audience who wants to
Hello,
answer this?
everyone. What is it?
Anybody? Let me ask the audience. No? All right. It's a candle.
Oh, yeah.
Skinny, I'm fast. Fat, I'm slow. Okay. Spelled forwards, I am what you do every day. Spelled backwards, I am something that you hate. What am I? Spelled forward, I am what you do every day. What do you do every day?
You work. You wake up. You sleep.
Okay. No, not the answer.
No.
None of the answer. Anybody in the audience? I will repeat the question once again. Spelled forwards, I'm what you do every day. Spelled backwards, I'm something that you hate. What am I? Anybody in the audience who wants to answer? Okay. Smith, you first drink the water. You got to finish it now. Itna nahi. Finish it now. Yeah. All right. The answer is live and evil. You live every day. And no one likes to be evil.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
Yep.
nice one that was.
All right. This is also a good one. I come from a mine and get surrounded by wood. Everyone uses me. What am I?
Air.
No. I come from a mine and get surrounded by wood. And everybody uses me, from a child to an elderly. Everyone uses me.
Water.
What am I?
Water.
It doesn't come from mine. I come from a mine and get surrounded by wood. What comes from a mine?
Like gold. Silver. Not silver. Gold. Gold? Is it gold?
Gold and wood doesn't go hand in hand.
Diamond. Diamond.
No.
Stones.
Diamond and wood.
Stones. I don't know.
The audience is already giving the answer.
Pencil.
But you have to drink the water. Okay. The last one. All about the house with my lady I dance. Yet I always work and never romance. What am I? All about the house with my lady I dance. But I always work and never romance. What am I?
Oh, I have no idea.
Who comes home in the morning?
Who comes home with the maid?
What does she do in the morning?
She works.
With what? What does she work with?
With a broom. Someone answered also.
I just gave you that. I'll give you this one. Yeah. All right. So we've come to our next segment of the show, which is called the time machine. Yeah. Where you have to select who you want to talk to. your past self or your future self. You get 30 seconds. You get 30 seconds to make that call to yourself and talk to yourself about anything you like. So who do you choose? Your past or your future?
I'll choose my future.
All right.
Yeah.
You have 30 seconds to make that call.
Okay. Hi, ring, ring, ring.
Knock, knock, who's
I
there?
just want to tell my future self to be a good girl, to be a loyal girl, and to make my family very proud.
No, you talk to yourself. Don't tell us. Just talk to yourself. Hi, Smiths. How are you?
Hi, Smiths. I'm just calling you to tell you, to warn you, like you have to be a good girl, a loyal girl, and make sure you do good things in life to make your parents happy.
Wow. Wow. All right. All right. All right. So, Smiths, tell me, are you working on anything new at the moment?
I'm working on an album, which I'm going to be releasing this in a few months, because this year is going to be my 15th year.
Right.
I'm into the industry. So I'm doing like working on an album, which is going to be like collabs plus my tracks as well. So I'm working on that. And
Is it going to be,
I'm working on my dream project, which is I'm planning to open a club in Mauritius.
Oh,
So
wow.
I'm already started working on that. So that will be mostly after a year.
Wow, wow. All right. But what kind of an album is this going to be? What
It's
sort?
going to be mostly commercial music, Bollywood, hip hop, EDM.
Right. But is it going to be original tracks or is it just
No, it's
remix and
going to be
bootlegs?
remixes and like bootlegs and all those things.
Okay, okay, okay. All right, all right. And any plans of being in Bombay or any other project that you kind of are looking forward to apart from Wafira?
Yes, like since things are getting open slowly, so
Right,
we are taking up a club in Doha. So we'll be handling the
right,
artist management and all. So that will mostly take another month because things are gradually
right,
opening up. So like
right.
things will be better in a month's time.
Okay, right. Also, I have two, three questions from the audience that one of them already asked you, when are you getting married?
Oh, that there's time for that. Maybe in 3-4 years.
Are you single? Are you single? There was another question here, I
I'm not.
remember.
No, I'm
No,
not
you're not single.
single. No.
Oh, did you find somebody in Calcutta then?
I found someone from Bombay.
Oh, vast difference. All right. Someone asked you about your remixes. When are you planning to take that out?
Right next week, I have a mix coming out.
Uh-huh.
It's an EDM bootleg. But
Right,
on my
right.
album, it will be out in maybe in 2 months' time.
Okay. And
And
also
before
someone
that, I
also
have some
asked,
original tracks as well coming out.
right, right. Someone also asked me, when is your next show?
My next show, I've been playing almost every day because I'm the resident
Right,
DJ of Wafira.
right,
So
right,
almost every day I've been performing at my club.
right, right. But then outside Wafira, when are you, I mean, are you traveling? Are you
Yes, I'll
doing
be
any
traveling to
gigs?
Pune and I'll be traveling to Hyderabad next month.
You should give out the dates, if you have your audience
I
here, you
think
never know.
dates are not fixed yet, but people will get to know. Like I'll be posting on my stories, and also people will get
Right,
to know
right,
about that.
right. Where are you going to take out your remixes then?
My remix, like one mix is coming out next week with DJ
Are
Ron
you, no,
from
are
Goa.
you, but are you taking it out on D4D or on your own? How do people download your
Both. It will be
mixes?
on my platforms, and it will be on many other musical platforms as well.
Right, right. Okay, okay. Thank you so much, Smith. It was a pleasure having you on my show. Do you want to
Thank you
say
so much.
anything to your audience, if you want to say anything to the new generation and your audience as to what to do and, how to go about. I would rather ask you to say something to the new generation of DJs.
The new generation, what I would love to tell them is that, I know we are in a time where social media matters a lot, but
Right,
along with social media, focus on your skills. That's the only thing which will make you stay in the industry. You know,
Very, very
most
true.
of the
Very, very
time,
true.
like when we see their social media, they are like at the top of their game. But when they come live and they perform, like they let you down. Like you'll be like really. So it's
Right.
important to balance both of them, social media plus your skills.
Correct.
And I
Without
think
skills,
it's
how
important
long?
for DJs to look presentable also. People like, especially like I've seen many DJs, they're like, my music will sell me, but it's really not like that. You
It's a
really have,
showbiz. It's a
yeah,
showbiz. You have to be
you
at the top
have.
of your game.
It's part of the job.
Correct. Correct. Very, very true.
Yes.
And anything to the audience you want to say?
Just be safe, and clubs are opening up slowly, so I hope to see everyone on the dance floor.
I hope you had a good time, Smiths. I mean, I
I
had a
have a
ball having
lovely
you
time.
here.
It was
And
fun.
by the way, you are the second last guest of this
Oh
season.
wow. Is
Yeah,
Angel the
yeah.
last one?
Angel.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice.
We have her next week, and then we are ending this show. And
Mm-hmm.
really looking forward to having
It will be
doing many
fun,
more
yes.
things. Yeah, I'm sure. Did you have a good time?
I had a lovely time. Thank you so much for having me on your
Thank you
show.
so much.
Thank you.
Thanks a
You be
ton for
safe.
being on my
Yeah.
show.
Bye
Thanks a
bye.
lot. Bye.
Bye
See
bye.
you.
Bye
Bye.
bye.
All right, guys, that was the end of DJ Smith and I. And we have another guest. Well, I've already revealed her name. This is DJ Angel for the grand finale for the last episode of the Donnaa show for this season. And thank you so much for watching. And I really hope to see you next week as well. And very soon on the dance floor, since things are opening right now. But please, guys, get vaccinated and stay safe. And we shall see you soon. But for now, stay tuned. And I shall see you next week, same time, same place at 6 o'clock with another DJ, another artist. And see you guys.